What's up everybody, it's Justin Patty. Welcome back, and today I'm going to show you how to save all your waypoints on your Lowrance unit using some micro SD cards so that you stop losing your waypoints. We've all done it. So when I first got my Lowrance unit, I would save every single lake, every waypoint on every single lake that I went to, and I noticed when I started coming back to my home lake, I'd be looking for a certain waypoint or a rock pile or a piece of brush and it would be gone. Well, these units hold a ton of memory, but when you never delete waypoints or routes or trails, they actually start deleting and start falling off in the back end. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to lose precious waypoints. So today I'm going to show you how to save them. So here's a little advice. Get yourself some small SD cards. Don't go bigger than 32 gig. And I buy these 32 gigs for different lakes. So what we have here labeled, this is these are just in the little adapter cases here, but as you can see, the little micro SDs are inside, and you will lose these. They're real easy to lose. But I just went ahead and bought this little case right here from Amazon. It's about 16, 17 bucks, and it holds the SD cards. And I just use a label maker, and you could see we just went to Roosevelt Lake there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Roosevelt chip in the graph here, and I'm going to show you guys what you need to do to save the waypoints from your Lowrance units onto your micro SD cards. That way you'll stop losing waypoints. I'm going to show it to you right now. All right, so go ahead and power on your units, guys. Make sure you have them all powered on, especially if they're linked and they share waypoints. So you only have to do this on one unit, okay? So I have my micro SD right here. I'm gonna go ahead and enter it. Open this up here. You just grab the little, slide it over. This is a carbon unit, and the lives are a little different, and so are the FS units and the elites and all that. But you just have to open up your little card holder here. I'm gonna enter in the micro SD card. I'm gonna put it into the right slot, and there's two on the carbon unit. Now the waypoints that are in this graph are already on this card, but I went ahead and added a couple extra waypoints this last tournament. I was just way up in the river there, added a couple more. So there's a few ways that you could do this, okay? So what I usually do, and I haven't done it for this particular card yet, is we go ahead and hit your pages button here. We're gonna go down to storage here, and if you click on waypoints, you're gonna see that I have 2,740 waypoints. And this is the whole salt chain of lakes that I have. I have Roosevelt, Apache, Canyon, and Swirl all on one card. And what I haven't done yet is I go ahead and export region. You could either hit export, I'll show you, export again. And what it's gonna do is gonna ask you what card to put it on. Memory card right, okay. Now, it's gonna say new, you could create a new file, or Salt River. So I have the whole salt chain of lakes as of now. So if I went ahead and just save those, boom, I have them all saved in the file under Salt River, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and break these lakes down. So export region. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with Saguaro Lake here because it's the smallest. Zoom it in, and it gives you this little cursor here that you can make a box over the lake, which is really cool. Make sure it's all in line, okay? This is just Saguaro Lake, just like that. And then you want to go ahead and hit export here. Export again. Memory card right. Okay. And I'm going to create a new one here. So hit new. We're going to go ahead and type in Saguaro. Now, when I hit enter, boom, now it's going to save that region on there. If you go to your folder, again, storage, memory card right, now you're going to see it. Now you got Salt River and Saguaro here, okay? Perfect. So, we're going to do that. We're going to do the rest of the lakes another time, but for now, for this video, we're going to just go ahead and we have all of our waypoints saved on that card there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take that memory card out of there. Okay, so I'm done with Saguaro Lake. I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side. Now, I don't want to have all these waypoints on my graph. I just saved them on that micro SD. So 2,700 waypoints that I don't want to disappear eventually when I add more waypoints or other lakes. So what I'm just gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna clear out all of these waypoints here. I'm gonna hit the folder pages again, the folder page again, click on the storage. I'm gonna go to waypoints. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna delete all. I'm gonna get rid of all those waypoints. I don't need them anymore. Yes, delete them all. Now when you delete them, it keeps them kind of in the system to where, you know, if you made a mistake, you can get them back. But what we want to do is we want to purge. You still have it deleted waypoints like saved to this unit. So right there, you want to purge them all. It's going to say, are you sure you want to purge waypoints and routes? Purge will remove all items marked delete. Yes, I want to purge it all. Boom. Now I have all of my waypoints completely cleared out. So I don't have any of these waypoints that gets in the way of the storage for when I reload my next card. Okay, so now that we're all cleared out, I have my next card. This is for Pleasant and Barton. These are my two home lakes. This is the lakes that I guide on the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that SD card. I'll take out the Saguaro, Apache, Roosevelt card. I'm gonna put in the Pleasant and Bartlett card there. Okay, so if we zoom out, you're gonna be able to see, this is Lake Pleasant over here. This is my home lake right here. Okay, you'll be able to see all this happen at once. So I have no waypoints for this lake. All right, so we're gonna go in, hit the pages button again. We're gonna go down to storage. We're gonna go memory card right. As you can see, I have Bartlett Lake there. And then these are just some stuff that saves on the Genesis. It saves on your cards when you download all the waypoints. But anyways, here's Lake Pleasant. I want to go ahead and import. Clicked on Lake Pleasant, and I want to import it. Boom. Are you sure you want to import Lake Pleasant? Yes. Import complete. And it usually tells you importing transfer file and tells you when it's done there. Okay. So once that's done, you can see, boom, now I have all my waypoints for Lake Pleasant. And I didn't lose these waypoints, okay? So I've actually lost these waypoints before. Believe it or not, at one point I had over 3,000 waypoints on my home lake. I know it's a little much, but as you can see, like I have, you know, trees marked. I've got rock piles, I've got bait, I guide for stripers, so these are all little spots where I find deep water stripers and stuff like that. So I have a ton of waypoints on Lake Pleasant that I do not want to lose, and that is the reason why I saved them on an SD card. Okay, and just for a little bit of extra insurance so that way you don't lose the card, I always take the card back out and I go ahead and put it back into its little holder here. And then I put it in my case. That way it's safe. I leave this at home and nothing's gonna happen. If something were to happen and say, God forbid, somebody steals this unit, or you know, I drop it and break it or something, I lose the card, I still have my SD cards saved so that I can reload later on and I don't lose all those valuable waypoints. And that's just a quick tip for you guys. Hopefully it helps you guys so that you stop losing your waypoints on your Lowrance unit. And this will actually work for all electronics, Garmin, Humingbird as well. So yeah, get yourself a couple SD cards. As I said, the 32 gig, you don't want to go any bigger than 32 gig. You probably don't need more than a 16 gig for these waypoints and the routes and trails. They don't use a lot of memory, but don't go over 32 gigs because your units will not accept them. So just the speed processing or something is too much. Hope that helps you guys out and you stop losing those waypoints. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, if you want to see more instructional videos like this, please like and subscribe to the channel.